Danny Burrell. So today we're going to be improving Adam's backhand when both back, improving his rally accuracy when the balls hit cross court with a high tempo. Generally, for example, after his second serve, a return of serve might come in. There's still a rally, but quite fast, close to his feet on the backhand side, and he struggles with some space in terms of getting the ball back high and deep. Generally, what will happen is about 65% of the time when the ball comes in this situation, he'll drop the ball either short, and as a result, he's on the defensive phase of play for the next shot. Or alternatively, he'll hit it out and try and hit too much power or height on that one. So 60-65% of the time, at least, maybe even 70%, he'll lose the point. So we're going to try and make that, be in a defensive phase of play. So that means only in 30% of the time he's in a rally phase of play. So we're going to try and improve that so that we get at least 55 to 60% in the rally phase of play. So it comes deeper, keeps the opponent behind the baseline so that they can't attack as easily off that situation. We're going to do that using, well, we'll see how we do that. I might have to keep tapping the camera because it keeps going off, just so you're aware. Okie dokie, Adam. So we're going to play a tie break to 10. Check this is working. Tie break to 10 from the situation of both back. I'm going to feed to your backhand side. I'm going to be varying the different heights, speed, spins, distance and distance and direction on the ball. So just play your best to win. An example situation from this might be that you've done a second serve, I've returned, and we play from there. But from the return here, from the backhand situation. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Oh. It's okay, right. 1-0. 1-0 to me. Oh, nice ball. 1-0. Out. 2-1 to me. Out. 3-1. Oh. 4-1. Okay. Oh, great finish. 4-2 to me. Five two. Could you just move that ball for me, please? Thank you. 5-2. Out. 6-2. 7-2. Oh. It's all right, don't worry. Was that 7-2? 7-2 now? Yep. 8-2. Oh. 9-2. (10-2). Okay. So let's play one more go there, and this time we're going to play the tie break to 7. Okay. So 10-2 on that first one. Here we go. Sorry. Out. One love. Let's play that one again. Sorry, Adam. Oh, you are. 1-0. Oh, doesn't give it to me though, does it? 2-1 to you. Oh, it's too good. 3-1. Thank you. Cheers, Adam. 3-2. Nope. 3-all. Oh, 4-3. Say again? Yeah, I know. I hoped it was coming over. 4-3 to you. No. Yes, please. That would be great. 4-all. Oh, not enough. 5-3. Sorry. Again? You okay? Yeah, that ball's alright. Pass it back to me. 5-4. No. Okay. 6-4. Nope. 6-5. All's okay. 6-5. 6-all. Right. Sudden death point, Adam. No, yes. Okay. Well played, Adam. We'll just check the camera's still working for a moment. Yep, all good. Okay. Yeah, feel free to have a quick drink if you want. I'll take a jump off, don't blame me. It's weather change, isn't it? So, I'm curious to know how you recall those two tie breaks. How do you think they went?
I thought when you hit it short, although I didn't really move well to it, I dealt with it quite comfortably.
Okay.
When you hit it really wide, I thought I dealt with it quite well. But when you hit it fast and towards me, I struggled a little bit, and a lot of them I hit short or I skied straight out.
Yeah.
To the point that you didn't get going.
Okay, yeah, I completely agree on that. I was about to say, how do you recall it when I hit the ball quite close to you with quite a high tempo then?
I struggled a lot. I got caught in the middle. I couldn't actually do anything with it.
Okay, so let's go through some statistics. So the statistics even back that up completely, which is in the tie break to 10, we played 14 points, didn't we? The first one.
Yeah.
So that was you won 4 out of 14 points, which is just sort of short of 30%, isn't it?
Yeah.
So in that tie break, I actually fed 5 balls to you where the situation came up where it was quite high tempo. You didn't have a lot of time. You had to move. Didn't have time to move out of the way, and actually you lost 4 of those 5 points. And in the second tie break, when we were playing to 7, it was a lot closer, wasn't it? So that was so 7 plus. So that's 13, wasn't it? So you won 6 out of 7. So just less than 50% of the points. However, when I fed that ball to you there, we've played 5 shots into there. They happened more towards the end when you were actually winning. So we had to change it around on the return of serve, where 2 of them out of the 5 dropped short so I could attack. 6 balls. 2 of them dropped short so I could attack. 1 I missed, 1 I won, where I could have won on the first one. And then 2 of them went out, which means only 2 of them kept me in the rally phase of play. So that's 33% of shots where you keep me in the rally phase of play. Ideally, you want to keep me or your opponent in the rally phase of play. We're going to aim for around 50, 55 to 60%, if not more today. So I'll work with you on how we're going to do that. So could you move this to the side? Sorry. Of those 2 tie breaks.
Yeah, quite low.
Quite low in that situation, so we're going to focus on improving that today. So what we're going to do is, if you just collect up any remaining balls, I'm going to set up what we're going to do, and I'm going to demonstrate how we're going to do it. I'll show you the final picture. So it's a bit of improving the sort of rally accuracy when attacked with, not attacked, when we're hit with, when the person rallies with tempo on the border of attacking with a little bit of power on that situation. Great. So I'm going to dart over there. I'm going to show you the ball. The way that we're going to do it, I'll explain when we're there. Where you are now would be great just for the moment, because I'm going to be you as an example. So I'm going to put my position there because that's a realistic position. Could you feed from sort of halfway between the service centre line and the inside tram line? And the shot we're going to try and hit, so from that side, the backhand side, is into the box over double net height in order to push the opponent, keep the opponent back, rather than too low to hit the net, or too short or too high and it goes too, way too out or too powerful. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to try and have lots of space out here. I'm going to show you how the shot looks like first, and we're going to play on. I'm going to try and get the ball into the box over double net height. So here we go. Yeah, go for that power, that high tempo rally. Oops, not that one though. It's okay. That's great. And play on. Oh, no. No, luckily. So my shot was a bit short there, but did you see how we were in the rally phase of play? No, he was behind the baseline. Okay, again, that was not quite the shot, so a little bit deeper. Oh. So again, actually, me pushing you into the rally, even border on the defence there. Let's do one more, just so we've definitely got it. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go, look at that. Oh, I missed that one. But did you see how, again, it put you didn't, we were on the defence there. It's double net height into the box. So that's what we're going to look at doing. So if you jump over here with me, I'm going to help you do something. So just grab this this purple ball. I'll explain why in a moment. Might be a little bit wet. Let's just dry it off for a moment.
That was fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So don't do anything with it just yet. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So, in order to have the control over where the ball goes in terms of to hit this shot, just swap rolls with me for a moment and grab me the ball. We're going to try and use a kinesthetic approach to help you find space, because when you hit the ball, you're a little bit close like this with the arms. So as a result, it's very difficult to control where the ball goes, and also might have some muscle tension. So I'm going to ask you to put this underneath your armpits in so to find lots of space between the elbow and your side here. And we're going to try and mimic trying to get into like a line position. So do you see the bottom of my toe here? Yeah, that's going to be the line, or like the line here, and it's not going to interact with this this bit here. So the bottom of this is a cut off. The bottom of the racket and the top of the shoe there, it doesn't interact. So that plane stays where it is in order to maintain the space here. So for example, I'm going to start with a really low ready position. All I'm going to do for now is you're going to throw the ball to me like you did before, but with the hand. And I'm going to try and keep the space out here, keep the line, keep the wall, if you like. I'm going to try and get it into your hands. You're going to catch it above your head to work on the height. Okay, just like we did before. You'll keep that space. Okay, again, keep that space. I'm going to say yes. Oops, my ball fell out of my pocket. So I'm going to say yes if I keep the space between my racket and foot here with the help of the ball. Oh, so a little bit faster. Oh, okay, yeah, and make me move. Oh, okay, and like that. So that's a yes. And one more time. I'm going to try and get it above your head, sorry. So you work on the angle of the strings as well at the same time. Does that make sense?
Working on the feet.
So yes, more specifically, we're working on keeping the space with the body, which is facilitated by, of course, using your feet to maintain the wall. Is that okay? So you're going to try and get it to tell me yes or no, whether it goes whether you keep the wall. Just confirm to me what the wall is.
The wall is where the foot of my racket not to make contact with my feet. The wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go inside it, exactly. So make sure you're starting in a nice wide ready position so you can manipulate your feet as possible. Imagine you fit your racket to either side like that, just as an example. Okay, yeah, keep in that position when you move. And you're going to try and get it into, just tell me yes or no whether you keep the wall or not, okay? You ready? You go from... Okay. Yep, so that's into my hand, good. How did that one feel? So no, why was it a no? Okay. Yeah, the arms are in like that. Did you notice what happened with your right foot? Yeah, so the wall crumbled, if you like. So because you tapped in here, you were too close to the ball and have less control. So keep working on that, making sure that you keep it nice and wide here to keep your wall, because if you move like this, then it's much easier to manipulate the body. If you move like this, which you did there, then you have to compensate with your feet. Okay? So that's it, keep still like that. Wall position. Sorry. That's it, and catching, into my ass. That's good. That's not the right feed for me though. I want it to be a bit faster. Good. Okay, great. Yeah, I am. I've run out of the way for no reason there. Okay, again, tell me yes or no whether you keep the wall and by doing that with the ball. Okay. Okay. Oops. No. Slightly over. How so?
My racket slightly over my foot.
Okay, got you. Here we go again.
Go again.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, that was really good. How you maintained the wall by keeping your feet wide. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. Did you keep your feet as wide?
No.
Keep the wall. Okay, let's focus on. Yeah, let's keep focusing on the wall for now. The feet will help with that. That's like a supplementary thing that helps. But the main teaching point is to keep the wall, keep the space. Brilliant. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
A little bit close.
Did you feel how it hit the strings more so there rather than here? Which suggests the ball was a little bit close, although your body was okay. Last two. Fantastic. Yeah, last one. Yes, now, mini progression. Say again. That's the mini progression now. So keep telling me yes or no. We're going to play very quick, first to 5 points. And now you only get a point if you get it into my hands above my head. As long as I'm able to catch it. If it's my fault, then obviously you still get a point. Right, ready? 1-0 to you. 2-0 to you. Tell me yes or no, still.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got my fingernail on it.
Okay.
3-0. Rather than that there, okay. Then that showed, didn't it? Because you didn't get it quite as high. It's just going to have an impact over there. Okay. Oops. 4-1. Okay, match point.
Yes. Oh.
No, just a little bit more with the strings though. It's okay. Oh, yes, okay. Great. Well played, Adam. So if you grab me that ball, we've worked a lot on the process already, but now we're going to try and put it more into like the performance, which is, realistically, you're not going to get it into my hands in the game. You need to be able to hit this shot, but also get it into a deep position. So what we're going to say is we're going to have a few practice goals, and then we're going to play first to 7 points, and you've got to get the ball to bounce on the second bounce on the fence. Okay? And then that is to ensure that the opponent can't step in and attack like I was doing in that last tie break twice. Instead, they've got to either rally or even maybe defend if your shot's deep enough. Is that okay? So just use everything we've been practicing. Tell me yes or no about the wall, but then we'll focus more so on the performance as well. Okay? Sorry, that was out. My fault. Yes, and not quite. Yeah, good shot. Okay, not far. Not far away.
Am I doing the shot correctly then?
Do you feel like you're getting the wall?
I feel like the wall's correct, and I feel like the height's correct. I think it's just
I agree. I agree for now, because let's be honest. The 3 that you've hit. Let me just check this is still on. Yeah, have not been. They've still been the right double net high, haven't they?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Yes, sir. Keep practicing.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, so what was different there?
It was off fluid. I think on the other ones, I got the feet in the right position.
Yeah.
I didn't hit it enough.
Yes.
So I had the right wall.
Yes, and that's it. You're more fluid, and it's going to be easier when I'm back over there to be able to do this. So I'm going to change it the rules slightly, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll regress ever so slightly, and this time we're going to say that the ball's got to go in the box over double net height to get a point. So it's not quite as difficult as hitting the fence. We'll then potentially bring that back. Okay, is that all right? Yeah. So first to 5, me against you, double net height and the box. Ready? Oh, that would have been double net height. That would have been the fence. Okay, 1-0 to me though, just out. Great try. How did you feel, yes or no, on that one?
Yes.
You sure? Because it looks a little bit...
It looks tight, but it was... Technically, yes, it was tight, and I was over.
Yeah.
Very slightly, I thought.
Okay, but that still made a difference as to whether it went... Did you see how it didn't go quite in the box? It didn't go quite deep enough. It didn't have the same amount of control, perhaps. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. That's fine. Just going to be a little bit too high. 2-0 to me. Yeah, that's it. And the fence as well. Great. 1-0, 3-1, sorry. Okay. 4-1.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. So 5-1. Let's do a quick redo. I think we're just getting the right height now, aren't we?
Yeah. The wall's really good.
Yeah.
I can feel the wall going quite well.
Yeah.
Now getting the height, it's just getting it in the box.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit varied as a height. So like I said, double net height. This is double net height. Realistically, it doesn't want to be any higher than 2.5 nets, because otherwise it's going to go long. So let's see if we can improve that here. So first to 5 again. Oh, just, yeah, well played. 1-0 to you.
Yes.
So yeah, that was what? How many nets would you say that was? 3 and a bit. Yeah. So that made the difference there. 1-1.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh yes, on the back of the line. 2-1. How did you feel about the wall?
Probably a little bit strapped, but I thought it was okay.
It was okay, but you see how again it didn't have quite the same height, it didn't go quite as deep, it didn't have the most control. Yes, and so to compensate for that, I think you tried to get your arms fully out, but your feet just were too close. So remember to move out the way if you need a little bit more space for the wall. 2-1. Sorry, bad feed. That wasn't the feed. Oh, wow. That was brilliant. How you moved out the way with your feet and created the wall so well. Well done. 2-2. Okay, yes, that's fine. 3-2. Yes. Great ball. You tell me yes or no about not this, not this?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I'm just confirming that you tell me yes or no about the wall and not necessarily that. Great. Process rather than performance. Good. That wasn't the quite right feed. I didn't give you the same thing. Okay, yeah, rather than out with the feet. Okay, 3-3 again. That wasn't the feed I was looking for. Not quite though. 4-3. A little bit short. So, but even though the ones that were short would still potentially mean that the opponent wouldn't be on the defense, wouldn't be on the attack, maybe on the rally. Mm-hmm.
I still would have been attacked off. It would have been a neutral.
Yeah. So although 3 out of 5 were definitely rally shots, or went in the box, should I say? I would argue probably 5 out of the 8 would have been in the rally. So that's 65%, isn't it? That's what we're looking for. So we're going to progress now into the game we talked about before. So slightly, still close, but just a bit further back this time. I'm going to tap the camera actually. Okay, good. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, do you know how I talked about hitting the ball so it bounced on the net this time? Sorry, yeah, not the net. That wouldn't be very helpful, would it? The fence this time. So a bit of a constraints-based approach to keep the ball deep and prevent your opponent from being able to attack. Is that okay? So I have a few practice goes. Bear in mind, I'm going to hit. The ball will come slightly harder now. Obviously, you will have more time because it's going fast. You might not have to create your own power as much, but just keep telling me yes or no for now. For now, about the wall, and then with the idea of getting the performance goal, and then we'll add in. Sorry, the performance goal is what? Hitting the fence on the second one. But for now, just tell me yes or no about the process to start off with. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. Okay? Yes, good. Here we go again. Sorry, that was not a great ball. Ball and feed. Okay, went down it. Yeah, imagine that double net height. Yeah, good height. Good ball. It's not, yeah, not quite on depth. Okay. Yeah. Good feedback there. Yeah, that came a bit lower, didn't it? So you still have to find the space out here, even if it's low. Not an easy one there. Okay. Yes. Did you feel 100% yes on the wall? Yes, so you move, but like you say, not sufficiently to be able to find the wall here. You're still a little bit like that, and as a result, what happened to the ball? Yeah, because it was yeah, slightly more over it, perhaps. Okay, great, that's fine. Good feedback there. Sorry, I know it still won't happen in a match though. That might have been the one, but if I was hitting a hard shot, do you need all of this? Maybe not. So I liked the way that you hit it, but the preparation meant it was just out because it was too hard, was the shot. Slightly shorter swing on that one, but remember the main focus is still the wall because that was the first time that's happened there. Okay. Okay. Sorry, yeah, out. Get the feed in. Yes. Okay. Right, let's play a game whereby rather than the constraint-based approach with the fence, let's say every time you get it over a double net height and in, point for you. Every time you don't, point for me. Okay? First to 5. Are you ready? Oh, sorry. Wasn't the feed again? Not quite. Do you remember when I was over there where you tried to get it into my hands over my head? That would have hit my chest. That's a great ball. Yeah, 1-1. Hello. Sorry. Oh, fantastic. That was you. What did you think to that one? Yeah, so amazing there. 2-1. Oh, not quite. Okay, 2-2. 3-2. Okay, great ball. I like how on that one you added just a little bit more spin to compensate and maybe what would have been too much height without that spin. Oh, teach me. I hit the fence. That was effectively the spin. That's brilliant. Keep this going, Adam. 3-2 to you. Sorry, that's well played, but that wasn't the feed. You would have hit a forehand on that one, wouldn't you? Brilliant. 4-2. Oh, not quite. 4-3. Okay, no top spin. That's fine. Good space though, wasn't it? Do you think? Good, yeah. Burrell. Yeah, we probably would have done, but it's still amazing how you found the space and did it. So 5-4 to you, 9 points. 5 out of 9 were in and maintained the rally position, i.e., rally phase of play, which is brilliant because that's over 50%. That's really good news. So now I really like how you're adapting this ball with more practice. When you've got more space, it's easier to add that top spin, isn't it, to be able to do that. So what we'll do, Feel free to have a quick drink if you want, by the way. I'm going to have a quick drink, actually. Get the camera first. So we're going to begin to open things out a little bit more now. Now that how do you feel with everything?
I feel a lot more comfortable with it. Instead of it being like, instead of it being almost rough and praying when it comes towards my body, I can get a racket to it and just force it back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've got a controlled shot, which I have a high percentage chance now to turn the point, at least neutralising, if not attacking.
Yeah, well, there's an in between, of course, isn't it? Neutralising is a category of defence.
Yeah,
attacking, so maybe.
Rally shot, or maybe turn it.
Yeah, maybe advantage when it's, you know, really deep and really quite spinny with decent amount of power. So the progression we're going to move on to is opening it out ever so slightly, which is the scenario we started with, whereby I'm going to give random feeds. We're going to play first to 7 with that. So random feed you'll receive, and then from that position, so for example, remember I'm going to be varying the height, speed, spin, depth, direction of this ball. So you'll have to see when this ball comes, can I recall the skill? Okay, and if it happens, we'll have a quick interaction about that. Yes, first to 7 tie break, a little bit like the second tie break in the observation that I did with you. Is that okay? Yes, on every shot if possible, but if you know, for example, if you're running wide here, it's not possible to be like that. It's more about a shot when you've got less space. Ideally, you want to have the space, but it's more relevant in this situation where the ball comes with high tempo, more close to you. Okay, so let's play. Oh. Okay. 1-0 to me, yeah. Yeah, quickly, sorry. Thank you, Adam. I'll have it if you like. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, brilliant. That is 1-0. Sorry. Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah. It was brilliant, wasn't it? It was actually on the border of you turning the point around. To say that my feed was on the border of attacking and rallying. Definitely great accuracy on that rally return. Well done. That is 2-1. Oh. 3-1. Wide. Yep. 3-2. Oh, should have threaded the needle. 4-2. Well played. Wow. Who is this man? Who are you? Unreal, Adam. Yeah. You would definitely have a really good accuracy on that position. And I love that even, you know, we looked at the space here with the wall and everything, but just in the last 10 minutes, you've really started to perfect the skill a little bit more because you're able to now, with that space, add more topspin to control it. Great stuff. 4-2. Uh, 4-3. That would have been great. So yeah, great ball on that first one again though. It was a little bit more central, wasn't it? Which what did that allow me to do?
Well, I thought I dropped it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which meant not
It did, and did you see how I hit a forehand on that? Because you hit it not only shorter but more central, so I could maybe add a bit more tempo to my next shot. So 4-all. It's 4-3 before. We'll check on the camera afterwards. 4-3 then, I'll give you it. Oh, 5-3. 7. Okay, 5-4. So I know it was a different situation, but that wasn't the same with the space, was it? You see how you hooked it up like that because it interacted with the wall? 5-all. Still keeping the space, whichever shot, although it's certain things are different in each different situation. Oh, well played. But I should have done better there because what phase of play would you say my shot was from? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the space I think was good, but because you didn't quite whip it maybe enough to get enough height, I was able to attack, wasn't I? I should have attacked better than that. Anyway, 6-5 to you, match point. So that one with the different spin, didn't it? You needed even more space to be able to do that. Yeah, that's it. So that is 6-all. Oh, the line. Okay. So quickly, how do you recall that tie break? I'm curious to know how you recall how it went overall.
I think overall it's a massive improvement. Well, I was 7-4 or 6-4 up or 6-5 up.
Yeah.
A couple of mistakes here and there. But I don't think there was very many points where I did the backhand and then the later shot in the way I let it down. I think it was if I did a good backhand, I generally won the point. Or if I at least didn't win the point, I made it as a neutralizer or a rally shot. Yes,
I completely agree, particularly when the ball came hard, the shot we've been practicing, when you didn't know exactly what was going to come next. There was 6 opportunities where I hit that shot, including one with a slice. 4 of them I was in the rally phase of play, 2 of them I was in the attack, so that's 60%, isn't it? So a lot of a difference.
The last 2 were right at the end.
It was, yeah.
It's so apparent if I don't get the depth, don't get that rally shot back, how under pressure I am.
Yeah.
I think you won it within 2 shots.
Yes. Yeah, other than one that I should have done better with.
Yeah.
But other than I should have won it, shouldn't I? Yeah. So that's really good stuff. So we're going to progress on to open it out a little bit now, Adam, which is if we're imagining that we're returning the serve, then naturally, if I was returning your second serve, then I wouldn't always go to the backhand, would I? Sometimes I'd go to the forehand. So we're going to play a 1st to 5 tie break, whereby I'm not just going to hit to your backhand with different speed, spins, heights, depths, and directions. I'm also going to hit to your forehand at random. Okay? So be ready for whatever comes, and if that ball does come, the situation we're practicing, you know what to do. Yes. Okay, you ready? You right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, there was one there that you had to hit that situation on, wasn't there? Do you remember that one? Yeah, I think he wasn't quite high enough. I could just take it just in front of the baseline. So just maybe, I think, from what I saw, just a little bit more space with the feet, in order to create the wall. Okay? 1-0 to me. Oh, okay. 2-0 to me. Yeah, that's okay. The more space you have, the easier it is to control the top spin and depth. Oh. Yeah, it needs to be, how do you get that depth perhaps? Yeah, 2 depth mast. Yeah. There wasn't enough, whip to get the height. Okay, 2-1. Played. Yeah. Yeah, I think that you kept me in the rally phase of play, didn't you? Never in that situation was I able to attack. 3-1 to you, is that right? Or is it 2-all? Sorry. Sorry. So yeah, why do you think, maybe if you'd have found a bit more space here, because bear in mind, look at the spin of the slice. Look how it spins slightly into you, doesn't it? Exactly what happened there. So if you can notice that I'm slicing, just bear in mind that you need a little bit more space out here to create the wall position. Okay? 3-2 to me. Oh wow, off the line there. Nice one. 3-all. Oh, I won't move. Oh. I liked how you, in that situation there, it was similar, wasn't it? Because you're actually on the forehand side, but I had to hit a backhand and found just enough space, maybe just a little bit more height would have been better there, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yes, still in the rally phase of play. Yeah, exactly. So 4-2. Oh. Yeah, so 5-3. Definitely, because there was 4 situations where you were able to hit that shot. 3 of them, although they weren't all perfect height, made out as in the rally, there was one I was able to attack, you remember? That one I sliced into the net. But still, 75%. And if you did miss that one, then still between 50 and 75% meant you were in the rally phase of play. So that's really good. We're going to open up further. So what that actually means is we're going to now go into the situation where we talked about, which is your second serve return. Sorry, your second serve, my return, play on. Okay? Yeah, of course, yeah. Not got enough. So which side do you think? Okay. Again, my return will, can you just move that ball behind you, directly behind you, thank you. my return might not be here. I am going to move this out of the way because if we're mimicking a situation, you wouldn't have these lines here as a guide. And if you can move that one as well, just consider where they were. Okay, first to 5. In fact, yeah. First to 5 will be good. Second serve only. One serve. If you miss it, then we will do it again. There's no consequence, but we're looking for the bit after, really. Oh, nice. Look at that. Yeah, the forehand wasn't quite good enough, and even off the slice, you did well to still hit a deep enough shot to keep me in the rally phase of play. So you did that shot twice there, one with the shot we've practiced all day long, but also one with a variation of that with the slice. Great stuff. Was mine in? Not convinced mine was in. 1-1. How did that one feel on that backhand? Better? I think potentially you only... It was very good in terms of the depth and the height, but it looked like you were only just getting out of the way in time. But that's good, at least you got it right in time. That's fine. Okay, 2-1. You all right? No. Still 1-2. Oh, word. Wide, yeah. How do you recall that shot? Look at your footwork. Did you show me that's what you just did there? Space was good, but look at how your feet are different to what you would have been if you were hitting that shot, even in that shot there. If you'd have just taken that step around here to create the wall, you could have got the angle right, and you wouldn't have been just so reliant on this with the arm. You could have made it a lot easier for yourself by finding more space. So, similar shot, different situation there, wasn't it? What's that? What's the score? 3-1. We'll go with it. Again? It's okay, no problem. Wow. Oh. It was, you were literally way off. Yeah, it's a forehand at the end, okay. 4-1. Oh, Adam. Okay, so how do you think things went in that tie break there when we're just focusing on that ball that I hit, that hard?
I think that the goal of that tie break, if it was played out normally, is you should win most of the points because you've got the aggressive shot to start with.
Yeah, slightly more aggressive on that return, yeah.
In fact, I neutralised probably most of them. Some of them weren't, like, they were borderline not good enough, but they were good enough for a rally shot.
Yeah.
And the point was competitive. It wasn't just me serve, you hit an aggressive shot, I just get it back and you finish it.
Yeah.
There was probably, I don't know, I think I hit three mistakes in the short ball.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Volley,
Yeah.
short ball, and another one.
Yeah.
If I'd have won it, the score would have been level.
Yeah, absolutely. So just a quick recap on that one, which was I hit 5 shots to you in that situation. 4 of them, including the slice, by the way, as well as the topspin, you were able to get in the rally phase. Yeah, and that was actually, it was another reason why you lost those points, wasn't it? So, what we're going to progress on to do for the final thing, let's just quickly check the camera, is we're going to go on to basically like a full tie break to 7. Like, there's no specific rules, first and second serve, and just know that this situation may come up and know what to do about it. Is that okay?
Yes.
Up or down? It is up. So I'm going to serve, please. I'm okay, thank you. Say that again? Yeah, they're fine. Okay, good game. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it sort of swerved into you, didn't it? But yeah, you're good that you're picking up on it. Great. Love. Oof, only just. I'm not sure you needed to go that wide, but 1-1. Well played. Okay. 2-1. Oh. So 2 there, you had similar positions, didn't you? Yes. It was slightly, could have done a little bit more height. Yes. And, yeah, I think we were still both in the rally phase of play for me to return. However, just a little bit more, like we talked about earlier, a little bit more height would allow you to give it more spin. Top spin, and naturally that would have put me back here rather than being able to attack just behind the baseline. 3-1. One fall. Oh, sorry about the miss hit. Yeah. Okay. 1-5. Oh, nice. Really nice. 2-5. To 7. Oh, got me on. Yeah, you didn't quite create that space with your feet, did you, to do the wall and the arms? Yeah. You both turn it around though. No complaints there. 3-6. Oh, maybe not when it's a little bit wet.
Yeah.
No, well played though. The end of the ball. 4-6. Oh yeah. Oh. So how? Say again.
I'm learning to do that shot, doesn't mean we have to do it.
Similar shot, wasn't it? Similar, not quite the same.
The one I hit on that last point, 10 times better.
It was so good in that situation, wasn't it? Where actually you would flip the situation, you were doing the second serve from the other side, but yet the ball came from that side, and you still were able to recall the skill and find the space. So overall, how do you think that tie break went? Just in a nutshell.
But in regards to the shot we're practicing, or just in general?
Just generally that tie break and the impact maybe the shot might have had on that.
I thought what I did was a lot better than the start.
Yeah.
From the start, I would just either hit it up or I'd hit it straight out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now at the point where I know the shot to do. The shot maybe doesn't go perfectly, but it does the right shape. It does the right curl instead of just going up and down. It goes like a loop or like a oval.
Yes.
Which, even if it lands a little bit short, it can still create a rally ball, which is the aim of what I'm trying to do.
Yes, exactly. And how do you think things went in that situation, in that last tie break?
That last tie break? You mean the last point?
So the last tie break in general, the first to 7.
In general,
yeah.
I thought it went. But the backhand was very hard to apply when you're in off the point, because obviously you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
So your actions were a little bit slower.
Yeah.
But I think I probably did 50%. I don't know, probably. It's alright.
Statistics suggest that you hit 4 of those shots in the tie break, last tie break. 3 of them were in the rally phase of play. That one, you could even have argued, was you turning, even attacking with precision there, because I was out of position, and as a result, you sort of played it slightly into the space, even though it was still quite into the middle and quite centrally. So that's a massive improvement there to be able to do that. So great job, Adam. Very last things. We already talked about why we do that. Why do you want to do that shot? Or the way that we do it.
It turns the point around. If you're on the defence, or if you getting pushed back, you can turn it to an equal rally ball.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it extremely well, like my last one, it can even turn the point around. Yeah,
even into attacking one. As you get to play better players, the shot will come more often just as a rally shot rather than necessarily attack. And lastly, what's the main focus teaching point we've been working on?
You've got to keep space here.
Yeah.
You've got to imagine your feet are a wall, and this bracket, especially the butt, not the front of the thing, the butt of it, cannot go past your feet. You've got to stay out of there.
Yeah.
And that way you've got the space, but you can hit that nice, and you're not getting caught here, forcing me to hit it up. Yeah,
so you have less control over the spin. Now that you have the space, feeling of the ball there, and using your feet to find that space, to facilitate that, then that allows you to be able to hit double net height, keeping the opponent back, and naturally it allows you to impart a bit more spin onto the ball, which keeps them even further back. So awesome today, Adam. Very well done. I'm going to do my reflection. If you wouldn't mind collecting some balls. Okay, so my reflection of today was that overall it went fantastically from what I see. At the start, there was a really good observation in terms of giving lots of different speeds, spins, heights, direction and depths on that cross-court feed. And immediately off the back of that, we were able to identify the weak points. I gave some good statistics at the start and continued them all the way through. And naturally, after the back of that, I was able to more quickly identify the picture in your mind as what shot should have a little bit more height on that ball to be able to understand why the opponent wants to be kept back in the rally phase rather than necessarily in the defensive phase. And you really sold on that idea. Then we spent some time working on the kinesthetic approach, which allowed him to feel the space and allow him to feel the wall, the main teaching point we worked on with the facilitation of the feet. And I think potentially there was a little, just maybe slightly too much time on that, being too closed. So maybe I could have opened it up slightly earlier. Although I did think I was much better at being able to open it up overall in terms of not just being able to go back into we also use the constraints-based approach originally to reduce the net, but we just regressed that slightly so that we had to get it in the box of a double net height to challenge a player, and then move on to more of an open thing, not only when the ball comes to the backhand side like we did in the observation, but then what happens if I return down the line with the forehand or backhand, or what happens if I return the other side, as well as then off the second serve, what would happen if that happens? He's got to recall the skill after a different skill, and then testing him in the full game situation showed that he can now, or is developing the ability to do it without knowing what's happening first. So that was one of the major things that I received on my feedback to address, and hopefully I've done that today. So overall, I think the feedback I was given was spot on, and I was able to put that into practice. And as I said, statistics all the way through. I think for me, it was one of the best sessions I've delivered. Thank you.